Hi guys, I'm here with Stassi today and we are going to be showing you how I put in her top knot. She is almost like a few days shy of 5 months old, so her hair has grown a lot, and I'm going to show you how we're doing her top knot. So I've already cleaned her face and she is on her grooming pillow, and I do have a video of the grooming pillow as in one of our other videos that you can check out. But as you can see, she's very relaxed on her pillow because she's very, very used to this. So the first thing that I do to put the top knot in is I comb her hair back and I make a part right here by her stop. So from one corner of the eye to the other corner of the eye, directly across, we're gonna make a part, and then the rest of it goes back. So the first thing that we'll do is we're gonna take a small piece of hair from the outer corner or the inner corner actually, to this inner corner of the eye, and we're gonna gather that up into our first top knot. She gets really relaxed on this pillow. Okay, so we're gonna gather that up into our first top knot. She's leaning. I'm gonna straighten her up a little bit because this will help me to keep her steady on her pillow, and I'm also going to straighten out her legs, which will give her a little bit more stability. Now she's straight. Okay, so we're gonna take this part, this first section of hair, and we're gonna gather this up and we're gonna comb this part back. I am using my 5-inch Christensen buttercomb to do this with. And we're gonna gather this hair up, and I'm taking one of my 5/16 rubber bands. I use the Ormco orthodontic bands. This is the penguin kind, and they are 5/16. And I'm gonna open that up and I'm gonna wrap that around 3 times. Okay, so 3 wraps on that. Then I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit, and I'm gonna pull just the center so that it's not pulling on her eyes. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this back section here and I'm gonna part on each side, and it's not, you know, exact, but we're gonna part on each side, and I'm gonna go all the way back to like the back of her skull, and I'm gonna take the second section of hair. I'm going to gather that section up, and I'm going to keep this part forward so that I can see exactly what section I have. And then I'm going to take a second 5/16 band, and I am going to wrap that around 3 times. So now we have 2 separate sections of hair. So the back section and the front section. I'm going to take the back section here, and I am going to loosen that up a little bit as well and kind of make a little poof with that as well, just to make sure that it's not too tight. And then we are going to take our bow, and today I'm going to be using a 5/16 bow. At this age, this is the perfect size for her. So this is a puppy bow in a 5/16 size. And on the back of the bow, we have 2 bands. Now I like to use both bands. One band is really all you need. The other band is on there just in case the one band breaks. But I find that when I use one band instead of 2, sometimes the bow lays funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 of my fingers, and I'm going to put my fingers in both of the bands. Then I'm going to take the first section of hair, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it right underneath these rubber bands so that these bands just sit right below the first set of rubber bands. So I'm grabbing it and I'm pulling this hair forward so that the bands on the bow sit really nicely right underneath the bands. Now you don't double over the bow just sits underneath those bands, And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to lock in the bow, and we're going to take a 3rd 5/16 rubber band, and we're going to take both sections and we're going to hold them together, making sure that the bow is still sitting underneath that first band, making sure that none of these other hairs get caught up. So you're going to grab both of these sections, both bows, and then right on the top of where those bands are, we're going to wrap it once, we're going to wrap it twice, and then you can wrap it a 3rd time. And that locks in the bow. All right, so the bow is nice and locked in. When her hair gets longer, it's going to make that really pretty cascading look. But for now, she's got like a little waterfall up here. And you can see that this is her top knot. And then I straighten out her hair by just combing the hair on her face. And then she's all ready to go. And we are all done. So this is her top knot. She's being lazy. And then we always get a treat. So she knows that everything we do up here ends with a treat. And so I think that's why she's so good. Do you want a cheese, please? You want a cheese, please? All right. So she gets a cheese, please, for being a good girl. All right, so that is it, you guys. Thank you for watching. All right, until next time, we'll see you next time. Bye.